Well guys, I guess that pretty much sums up how the EVGA GeForce RTX 3070 performs in a lot of these games. So again, I'll show you the clock speeds I used. I used 105 MHz overclock on the core with a 1000 MHz overclockable memory. Resizable bar was enabled for all the tests. My Ryzen 9 5950X was at 4.65 GHz. And then for MSI Afterburner, these are the settings. I raised the power limit to its max. Fan was left at auto, and those are the core clock and memory clocks I just mentioned earlier. And then the boost speeds in gaming was around between 2040 to 2020 megahertz, so pretty good overall. I would say the only limitation would be maybe the 8 gigabytes of GDDR6. Of course, it's slower memory. It's not as fast as the memory in the RTX 3080 and 3090, but it's still sufficient. And I will say in Cyberpunk 2077, which is a very heavy game, when I was playing it with ray tracing at a higher setting, I was actually stuttering because I was running out of VRAM. And also for Flight Simulator 2020, was also another heavy game. When I had the settings all the way fully maxed out, it was stuttering also because of the limitations of the VRAM. So that may be an issue in the future. But for 1440p and, you know, high to near ultra settings, depending on the game, it runs pretty good overall. And I did throw in Battlefield 5 as one of those tests, and I forgot to add Watch Dogs Legion. For some reason, it didn't add it to my edited video, but that's okay. But just to tell you, the frames per second Watch Dogs Legion was between 45 and 55 frames per second at 1440p, and 4K was still pretty manageable with a good high ray tracing settings. So thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support. Stay tuned for more videos, more feature reviews, more GPUs. And I think I might be interested in trying the 3080 Ti, which is coming out next month. So stay tuned for future stuff, and thank you for all the support, and may the best be with you all. Lose the break signing out, and that's my review roundup of the RTX 3070 by EVGA. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around. Peace out. Guys, I thought I'd quickly run Watch Dogs Legion really quick and start that up, just to show you guys the frames per second. Add this to this follow-up on the review of the EVGA RTX 3070 So stay tuned for that little clip, and that concludes the video. Thanks for watching.
Let's put out an APW. We're getting nowhere here.
Hundreds have already died of conditions that could be easily cured. The black market means that criminal gangs like Clan run our cities. And Prime Minister Dev Hassani isn't even around to pretend to care. How do we go from a consumer paradise to a place of empty shelves and fighting for supplies? What turns a land of plenty into a wild west of hoarding, food battles and black market barons? We protect everyone who comes on the podcast by keeping their identities a secret. Here's veteran political reporter Ian on the power behind shortages.
I mean, what was the first thing that happened when Britain sealed itself off? The first stuff that got stopped from coming in was fresh food. I mean, we could live without the fresh food. I mean, everyone's quality of life got instantly worse, but we could live without it. The most damaging part was when the radioactive isotopes started coming. Now, radioactive isotopes, that's what we use for cancer screening, cancer treatment. Now, that stuff, it has a short half-life. Technetium used to save hundreds of thousands of lives just by screening when they pop. That's when people start dying. And then the medical.